Hey, welcome everyone. It's Coach K here, and it is a beautiful Thursday where I'm at. Maybe maybe Wednesday late night where you are, or later in the day. So, want to get into a little bit about the whole Samsung Galaxy S10 with what we leaked out, way back almost a month ago, saying this is going to happen. There's going to be a Samsung S10. We're going to have crypto integration right into it. And the question that I have is, Samsung really in it for the crypto, or are they in it for the money? It could be a little bit both, because money and crypto work together, so it could be that. But let's take a look at it more. Family, nice to see you online. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Twitter, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, that bell button, share it away, get some more people involved, because a lot of people aren't getting the right information. I've seen some videos lately, and I want to make sure you guys get exactly the right stuff again. And like I told you, I'll be doing more videos again, so I'm just glad to see you all. All right, so Andre, nice to see you. If you're watching on YouTube, say hi, let us know that you're there. And let's get right to it. So Samsung comes out with this S10. We showed you that about a month ago, saying, hey guys, look, the Samsung Galaxy S10, great product, a great project. And it's something that it's really cool. I really like what they're doing. Now, is it good for adoption? Absolutely. It's probably one of the best things that could happen for adoption. And this is something that I'm bullish on. Now, Samsung S10 and Samsung in general, why are they doing this? Well, I mean, they're from Korea. Korea had a massive, and when I say massive, I mean a massive pull when they got involved. So we saw that like basically in Korea, crypto became a huge thing, and so did in China. Not really, but kind of. I mean, they're investing, but they're not really sure. And we've seen more and more of that. And so we're looking at, is Samsung really doing this for adoption, or are they doing this because they're like, yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to make some money? I think very much so. It's both. It's both. Okay, and why I say that is Samsung likes money. We all like money, right? And the thing is that they probably are predicting the future. They see in Korea the amount of adoption that happens so quickly. They've also seen a massive drop off in Korea, China, Japan, most places in the world right now. You talk about crypto, people are like, yeah, it's all bottomed out, right? And then the last week we've seen a push up. We just hit 4K today, so people are like, yeah, 4K, and then it comes back down off that resistance level, which we expected. Now, the market's been really doing well, which is a good thing, and I mean, no one can complain about that. But yeah, we got to definitely get to that point where we're like really smashing it out, and that's gonna come. So what have they done? Well, basically, in the Samsung phone, they've added a crypto wallet with this thing called PUF technology. And so what they've done is they made a crypto native wallet. So basically, like you think about Samsung Pay and Alipay and Apple Pay, the problem with centralized platforms like those is this, and it's really a simple concept, is when you have things like Alipay, WeChat Pay, all these things, sorry, I got a little bug in my face, what happens is you end up waiting as a retailer. So let's say I'm selling you guys water bottles, okay? If I sell you guys a water bottle, it's going to be really difficult for you guys to then get your settlement, right? So let's look at a bigger scale. So, if I'm a store that takes tons of Samsung Pay, I wait 60 to 90 days to get settled, meaning I have to front money months in advance so that I can continue running my business. So you need a huge flow. With cryptocurrencies, they realize that it's an instant payment. I send you money and it ends up in your wallet. So using a phone is amazing. We scan your code, I sent you your Bitcoin. It takes maybe 15 minutes, or I use like something a little bit faster like Litecoin, or I use something even faster like Ripple, and I send you guys cryptocurrencies, right? And that makes it really easy for that adoption to happen. Steve, nice to see you. Luke, nice to see you. Ramui, nice to see you. And Delton, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man? So we have all these things happening. And like I said, Samsung Pay, people think like, why would you do this with Samsung Pay? I just told you, right? cryptocurrencies are instant, right? We could send billions of dollars with XRP to another person in another country for pennies. That's never been possible, and you get your money right then and there. This is a really beautiful technology that's going to help Samsung even take Samsung Pay, potentially integrate it into crypto and have a Samsung Pay crypto wallet. They're thinking way ahead of the time. This is really cool. So yeah, that's the first piece of news. This is another piece of news I want to talk about. Bitconnect. Before I continue, hit that subscribe and like button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, say what's up. I'm here. Want to hear your comments, your suggestions, your points of view, etc. Now, Bitconnect is now having the FBI basically say that $2.5 billion scam. We want to know you guys that got scammed. So if you are scammed out of your money in Bitconnect and you're like feeling really bad, which I know a lot of people actually who have, well, this is a problem. And with Bitconnect being a gigantic scam, now the FBI is asking for your help. They want to talk to you as a victim of the Bitconnect issue. Paul has a question. Paul, do you think it will have a positive impact on Icon? Well, anything that's going on in crypto with things like Samsung and Kakao, like Icon and Oin, these should do very well. Doesn't mean they will. I mean, there's no guarantees in anything. Even a good investment can be a bad one sometimes. But what I will say is Icon is a very big project, huge in Korea. Even if it's cheap right now and you're like, oh, it's gone down so much, don't worry about the prices. I try to tell you this for so long. Right? If you worry about the prices only, you only worry about the money, you're in it for the wrong reason, right? We're in it to change the financial system. We're not in it to be on paid stable coins to a US dollar forever that loses 2% a year. No, we want to have crypto that doesn't lose profit every year eventually. It actually starts to keep going up. Now, if we look at Bitcoin on a spectrum, it's on an uptrend forever since it started almost. So that's what we have to really pay attention to and understand. What's up, Tristan? Nice to see you on the show. Now, the FBI is going to talk to those victims, and really what's going to happen? Not much. But I would just love to watch this little piece of clip here, just to give you guys a nice stroll down memory lane.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Bitconnect?
This was in Thailand, guys.
Hey, everybody. My name is Carlos Matos, and I am
welcome, Paul.
from New York City, New York. Let me tell you guys that I am so excited. I am so happy. Wow. Bitconnect!
This guy's gonna get it, man. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna get it, man. Holy moly. So yeah, that was our boy Carlos. The crazy psycho. And here's a really interesting thing. They're actually opening, they're going against some of the people that promoted it, like Trayvon James. Surprise, surprise, you douche. You cost people so much money. I'm glad that Delton's laughing right now. That's so embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It's actually hilarious. Calvin Tan, nice to see you, man. Yo, connect. That's good stuff. So I mean, yeah, Bitconnect happened, you know, and the thing is, these guys like Trayvon James, all those guys, and Trayvon James is still making videos. You gotta think about how crazy that is. This guy cost people millions of dollars, made himself millions of dollars. He still makes videos, and what will end up happening is he likely will be prosecuted for illegally promoting a scam. So that's the interesting part. Now, the Bitconnect community, which is really interesting, has tried to revive the coin. But really, when something is so dead, it's never going to get revived. It's done forever. It's not going to be easy to fix. And that's okay, right? So they're trying, but not succeeding. And a lot of people think this is really funny. And some people are pissed. Well, rightfully so. You should be pissed. It was a Ponzi scheme. Now, remember I told you guys yesterday about Tron? Well, I can't tell you details about what I know, but I can tell you for sure, you can go yourself and look at their blockchain, look at their critical errors, look at their other errors in the code. Look at it very, very sternly. Now, I sold all my Tron, everything. It's all gone. People are like, why would you do that? I said, listen, I thought it was a 10-year project, but I've been privileged to some information that told me not to ever touch that project ever again. Even though if it could pump, even though BTT could pump, I am staying as far away from it as I possibly can. And there's reasons why I'm doing that I literally can't tell you. And you're probably going, another one of those guys, right? But no, I'm not saying that being another one of those guys. I was privileged to information I cannot share, and I'm telling you, Tron is one of those projects that if you really start digging into, you'll really be eye-opened about it. So I am no longer supporting TRX or Tron at all. Even BTT, because it's associated, I do not support it at all. That's my own personal opinion. Can you make money? Absolutely. But do you want to be involved in potentially another Bitconnect? I told people about Bitconnect, I told people about USI Tech, and now I'm telling you guys about Tron. Not trying to be a fudster, just telling you the truth about from things that I've actually seen and read. Okay? It's as much as I can tell you. Hilda, nice to see you. I hope you're having a great day. And yes, futures are coming for Tron, but watch what happens when people figure it all out. That's all I'll say. Is Tron dead? Maybe not. Is Tron too big to die? Maybe not. But I can tell you this for a fact. Their blockchain does not work. Okay? Their blockchain does not properly work. The things that the BitTorrent guys said before they left is abso-freaking-lutely true. Would you guys buy something that had 500 errors, which of like 30 are critical? Would you? Probably not. That's what's going on over there right now, and they don't know really how to fix it. So just take it as a grain of salt, but that's a fact. It's actually affecting the community. Now, another thing that I've seen a lot of people be very harsh about, and rightfully so, is this. Binance launched their decentralized exchange. Now, why I do this decentralized exchange? I'm telling you right now why, okay? Go look at CryptoLark's review of it. Go talk to any developer that develops on any DEX, okay? Every single one I've talked to so far, because I am not technologically at that level where I can go in the code, but every developer I talk to that's at that level says, yeah, it's not a DEX. It's basically a centralized exchange. And that's really, really interesting. So it is a centralized, decentralized exchange? Pretty weird, right? Go in, take a look, beat it around, and you'll realize some stuff. And here's another thing I was told by one of the developers is if you look into it a little bit, you'll find out there's hidden fees in there as well. So it seems cheaper, but there's hidden fees. And you won't even notice, similar to how when you guys go on Binance and you click convert to BNB because you have dust, did you know you guys pay a 5% premium to Binance to trade up to their coins? Bet you didn't know that. That's exactly what happens every time you click convert to BNB. Just so you know. All right, what's up, Jethro? It's nice seeing you on here, man. Now, let's move on and talk about Mu. This is really big news. Most people don't really realize how big this actually is for the space. This is awesome, okay? Mu created a KYC-less exit to fiat gateway. Now, this is obviously probably never going to work in the United States, at least not anytime soon. I'm going to give them a nice applause because this is awesome for the space. So you guys should go on, find this article on Medium and give them an applause because they've been doing really, really good stuff. Now, why would they be able to do this? So they have this V5 users to exchange to fiat, and what they can do is you have, without being KYC'd, you can get approximately about $5,000 off of Mu. Pretty cool stuff, right? If you go into Mu right now, you'll actually see a message that says V5 activated or something along those lines, and that's something. It's really interesting. So you'll see this new V5 integration. What they're going to let you do, and people talk about like anti-money laundering and all this stuff, but here's the problem. Because it's Bitty, they're able to offer this KYC list because they're going through the Swiss anti-money laundering ordinance, and this allows them, along with technology, proof of wallet ownership. And so they can realize the friendliest kind of user experience, which is super frictionless and easy. Why is that great? Oh, it's very simple. We can now get our money into crypto and out of crypto without having all the hassles, right? And so it's pretty interesting, and you don't have to take out that much. Like, you're talking about money launderers, you'd have to hire hundreds of people to do proper money laundering at $5,000 a pop. And even in banks, they only flag at $10,000. When you fly across overseas, $10,000 when they flag. So really, you don't have to worry so much, honestly. So exit, using exit to fiat on MU-V5 is very simple. You go in, you know, you put your ETH. This is how much euros. You're connected to your bank. You click continue, and then over here you put in your phone number verification and it will go into your bank. Okay, so you click continue, navigate through the swap, and then lastly you'll be asked for the official name on your bank account and your billing address. So obviously they're going to confirm that you're going to the right person. So as much as it's not KYC'd, it's kind of KYC'd. It's still kind of like, you know, in the same spectrum, so that's okay. It's not a problem, right? And so it actually happens quite quickly. You click on it, you say, yep, confirm, and then a couple seconds later, okay, it succeeded, and then, you know, you just wait for that to enter into your bank account. So really, really cool stuff that My Ether Wallet is doing, and I really think that's something we should support. And it's good for the community of people that don't like the whole idea we have to KYC, the government's gonna end up using it, and, you know, it's not gonna be that fair. So the last big piece of news that came out today, and that okay, here's the thing. I was told by someone that we're gonna have for sure an ETF, right? Now, this person also did not tell me that the US government was gonna shut down and people were gonna pull out. So they pulled out, and exactly what we said, they re-put their proposals in. So the SEC now is looking at 2 proposals, and they're on a 45-day clock, okay? So what they're going to do is, in 45 days, figure out if this Van Eck collaboration is going to help them, and will they get SEC approval? My answer right now in 45 days is absolutely not. I don't think that fast it will happen. But, there's a big but. If before February they really were thinking of approving an ETF, it is very possible, and I mean likely, very likely, that we would see this ETF approval happen. So be very careful, because if it's not approved and you get bullish and the market drops, which I think it will probably sometime next week or over the weekend, we will see a dip, because Bitcoin keeps hitting 4K, that range, that resistance around 39.60, and bouncing down and bouncing down and bouncing down, which means that it's very likely if it keeps hitting off that, if it doesn't break through, it's going to go down again. And same with ETH. We have the ETH hard fork next week. We had the Ethereum developer, one of the lead developers, leave, and in his message I showed you yesterday, he said, hey guys, basically, like, we have a problem and I don't like doing hard forks and all this stuff. So I think there was an issue within the ETH Foundation, and maybe there'll be an issue with this hard fork. So because of that, be very wary. I took profit already and most of my ETH is out. I'm waiting to see if we move up the next leg, and I'll sell my last 15%. But the point here is that you get an ETH early, you get out of ETH before the hard fork, and if there's any delay, like in the next couple of days, expect ETH to drop like a fly, right? At least like $20, $30 or so. Now, if it's a positive hard fork, still expect it to drop. Think of every hard fork you've ever had, whether it's whether it's free coins or not, they generally always dip after. So this is good information to know so that you don't get wrecked, okay? Now, that is pretty much it. So the SEC, will they approve it? I'm not too sure. Samsung S10 has built-in integration, potentially connecting with the Samsung Galaxy and Samsung Pay and that wallet. Potentially they'll integrate crypto into it so they have more instant settlement, making Samsung Pay, you know, more utilized. Now, Alan Cal, nice to see you, brother. You did catch me live. You'll see me on more, guys. So I've been telling you that's going to happen, but that actually is going to start happening more often. Next week, I'll be live at Tokenomics in Bangkok, and 2 weeks later, I'll be at an investor conference speaking about something along the lines of blockchain technology and adoption in the real world. And I'll be doing a panel as a moderator for blockchain adoption in Venezuela, Brazil, South America, and the industries that they're coming in. So, thinking delay, ETH is getting over complex. Guys, I had someone tell me that's a developer the other day, ETH is broken. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's broken. I was like, nah. But he says he doesn't think the blockchain actually works properly, and that's the issue they're having. And well, going from proof of work to, you know, this Casper, and it could cause problems. I mean, this is a really big change, and they're trying to do it very fast. And then they're trying to get the proof of stake, which is a completely different algorithm, which is completely changing the whole blockchain. It's something that probably will cause a lot of problems and drama, and so just keep and look that. So yeah, it's great seeing you too, Steve, and you know, it's great just to be back on here and doing what I do best, right? So I love this stuff. Now, that's pretty much all the news today. If anyone has, I have about 5 more minutes. If anyone has any questions, or I'm gonna jump off and so on. So Vitalik would be better starting a new coin and doing an airdrop to ETH. Absolutely, I agree, Luke, 100%. It'd be better off for them to do that, but that would also mean that he has to admit that ETH didn't really work properly, and that ETH isn't really a sustainable project, and that his 80% ETH that he holds out of his whole portfolio is pretty much worthless. It is not going to be worth that much if they have to change and they need to make a new coin. But we'll have to just wait and see. This is stuff you don't know for sure, but I could see this being a problem for Ethereum. Now, what will happen? No one knows, but really big points to keep. Tron, tell your friends, to your family, Tron is going to not be a very good investment, okay? And I'm saying that not as an investment advisor, I'm saying that as someone who's informed, who has seen very detailed documentation about what is wrong with Tron, and even privileged information that I won't even tell you about or from where it came from. But I've seen with my own eyes, Tron is a bad investment for me. You can do whatever you want. I'm never going to tell anyone what to do. Okay? Can you look into LLC being built in Nevada, please? LLC? Okay. I'll look into LLC being built in Nevada. LLC. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically that's it, guys. I will see you again very shortly, probably before the end of the week. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow, Friday. And yeah, let me know, guys. Start messaging in the group on Block Traders. Start coming into Athena Education, because I spelled it wrong, unfortunately. And when you save something on Facebook, if you click you're like, oh no, it's too late. That's life. Also, 2 major crypto companies will merge soon, pumping XRP, ETH, and Litecoin. Let's see about that, Alan. I want to hear more about what you think on that, but we'll talk more about that together. Johan, you can see this later, don't worry. It's going to be on after I finish the live feed. So if you guys missed it, don't worry, come back. Now, one thing I have to do is a call to action, everyone. If you're watching this video, please help me out. Click on subscribe, click on the little bell if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook, click the subscribe, click the share and the like button. Get it out, because we are starting to look a little bit more positive in the market, and really that's a great thing for all of us. And I'm really excited to see where we go. I do think we're gonna have a dip, so be careful and cautious right now, because we've been very green for 2 weeks, and usually when that happens, there's a dip, and we have to be careful and cognizant that might happen soon. So keep that in mind. I'll see all you guys tomorrow or on Monday. We'll see how it goes, but I will see you guys again soon. Have yourselves a great epic day if it's daytime, or have yourself a great evening if it's the night. Coach K signing out.